I'm cooler than the ice inside the hockey store. Cooler than the ice, I probably go. City on the spin into the poppy store. I got cream watching all the Rockies on. I put paint on it, got some gain on it. 1,000 on this hoodie, never got a stain on it. 1,000 on that, never got my name on it. Yeah, screen inside the season, you can watch the game on it.
Down, I don't rest at all. Every festival, shut it down. Y'all don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch. I don't rest at all. Every festival, shut it down. Y'all don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best and y'all watch.
Big Blacko, pouring out the big bio.
Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge.
Oh, my goodness. Rock the rim, Wendell Carter Jr. We see you.
Some worry, Doris, about a log jam up front for the Timberwolves, but it seems to have worked out.
It certainly has, Kevin, and I think part of that is the high skill level of both Karl-Anthony Towns and Naz Reid. Both of those guys can play the 4 and the 5 spot. What does that mean? Well, it allows either of them to line up next to Rudy Gobert, provide spacing with their shooting, and stay big. That's a huge advantage.
Back to Towns. Here's Conley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Pass to Banchero. Banchero with the screen. There's the lob to Banchero. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And the Timberwolves with possession. Outside Edwards. Gobert the screen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Edwards can't hit. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Minnesota on D. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Gobert the screen. Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. It's stolen by Banchero. Suggs looking around. And here's Banchero. And then Carter with the jam.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Gobert the screen. To the inside. Back to Conley. Timberwolves keep it alive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Franz Wagner.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times inside the paint. He is just a nightmare to battle against.
Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to town. Gobert's got 5 points so far. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Pass to Suggs. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Displaying some solid body strength and balance, Jalen Suggs to the cup.
Gobert the screen. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's Wagner missing. Timberwolves trail by 4. Towns wide open. The three-pointer no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Wagner. And finish off by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Here's McDaniels. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Caldwell Pope outside. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 10.
The defense is so focused on taking away a Jalen Suggs drive and finish at the cup. This is what it opens up right here. Oh, that's unbelievable. Well, so long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
With some arc. And that one's good, Suggs.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's Orlando in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Edwards with it, and it's Carter picking him up. It's stolen by Banchero. For 3, Caldwell Pope bangs home the trifecta. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Dillingham with the bucket. Dillingham's got his first basket. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
So it's the Timberwolves now. A 12-point game. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And they pick up 2.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Trying to find Suggs and gets it to him. And he banks in the layup. Suggs has got 14 points for the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. Down by 12. And Greg, the way Orlando ended last season, it's really fueled their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Here's Edwards. And it's Orlando with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Back to Caldwell Pope. No good on the three. Timberwolves trail by 12. To the paint. That's tipped. Pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on court.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Now Conley. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns, no luck. Orlando leading by 12. Here's Banchero. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Conley with it. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Towns for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Towns has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Anthony. Into the lane. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, you can see the speed by Cole Anthony on display. He can mix speeds. He can come right at you. That's a nice-looking drive.
And it's Towns penetrating. Drops in the layup for 2. Towns has got 5. Here's Anthony. Banchero outside. From 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Timberwolves trail by 12. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gobert, no good. Down low. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Pass to Dillingham. Conley surveying the D. Outside, Towns. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Orlando, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Over to the left wing. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Magic. Now Anthony. This one for 3. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying. To accomplish there.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Now, here's Banchero. 9 points in the game so far. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Here is Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. Conley with it. Shot clock at 6. Now Edwards. 14 feet away. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Mr. Gobert. Back to Towns. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got 8 points.
Yeah, the very definition of a stretch 4 or 5, whatever position he happens to be playing, Cat can space the floor.
And here is Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Orlando leading by 7. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Suggs with the steal. Here's Banchero. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Paolo Banchero, so assertive in the paint. You love to watch that guy work down there.
Towns, the screen. To the middle. And Towns throws it down.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
To the left wing. Orlando moving the ball around. And it's Banchero missing. Now the Timberwolves with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive, pretty move.
Suggs with the ball. 14 points for him. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 3. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams changing it up here. Dillingham with it. He's covered by Suggs. Towns, the screen. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
Now that Towns is rolling, boy, you just deliver the ball on time and on target, he will do the rest.
Wagner outside. Over Dillingham. Oh, he got it to go!
Oh, how about that?
Oh, that's an important shot there going into the fourth quarter. They've been losing ground and needed a big play to close out the quarter.
Well, it's been an exciting... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Orlando has possession. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Wagner, right side. There's the drive. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Pass to Dillingham. No good on that one. Orlando leading by 7. Now Suggs. Caldwell Pope right side. Wagner outside. Out to the wing. Here's Suggs. From outside, off the mark. Edwards with it. Defended now by Wagner. The wide open look here for Ingles. No good on the triple. And it's Orlando's ball. Pass to Suggs. To the paint. Outside for Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Carter. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Magic lead by 9.
Boy, the defense with a tremendous contest. Carter Jr. just better than that.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Wagner. Misses the layup. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Inside. Here's Ingles. Back to Alexander Walker. Fires the three. Conley's shot is off. With the teardrop. Doesn't go for it. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 8 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Anthony with it. Conley picks him up. Wagner, right side. A wide open look here for Anthony. Great positioning on the putback. And it's an 11-point Magic lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Here's Edwards. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Here's Suggs. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Conley into the lane. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert, the screen. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Magic. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Banchero. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Magic.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Suggs.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
Pass to Gobert. .41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Great defense that time from Banchero. Here's Suggs. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Magic lead by 15.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Towns, he's open. Another miss by Minnesota. Wagner wide open. Misses the 3. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never